Hey guys, it's Maisie, and this little clip basically that you're going to see now is the second time I've had to record it, because I did record it and then I accidentally deleted it, so you know, it's gone forever. So yeah, the first half of this video is us now in the present, but then the other half was what I filmed with the other bit that got deleted, so you know, you've got two different outfits with two different makeup looks, but I mean, it's fine, we can deal with it. So today we are going to go through my old phone, because I thought that it would be cool for us to look back on what I had on this little phone. This was my second phone I ever owned, and I got this when I went into year 5, and it's the BlackBerry Messenger. Maybe it's not, maybe it's just a BlackBerry. I think it's just a BlackBerry. And basically these were like the in phones. Everyone had one. If you didn't have a BlackBerry in our year group at that point, like who even I, like you were like insignificant, which is awful, but it was true. And you had to have one of these little penguin cases on it as well, because that was just what you had to do. I thought that we'd look through it and see how bad my life was back when I was a 9-year-old kid. So let's get in to the video. So as my lock screen, I've got Leandre Deveris, because back in the days I used to be a really big fan of Bars of Melody. I did have Miranda at one point, which is the picture of Miranda going, oh, it's on here somewhere, and it says, I don't want to be friends with someone who jogs, go and have a burger, because I'm a really big Miranda fan, so I had her at one point. Then at another point I did have, I don't exactly not like you, it's just that if you're on fire and I had water, I'd drink it, because I was a savage back in them days apparently. But yeah, like that's what I had in year 5 as my wallpaper. But then when I went into year 6, that was 2014, so Bars of Melody were around and I became obsessed, so I had Leo as my background in the end. So yeah, according to this, it's the 13th of April. It's Monday 13th of April, and it's 21 minutes past 3 in the morning. It's not. It's the 4th of March on a Sunday at 20 past 6 in the evening, actually. So this is really wrong. What makes me laugh is that in my contacts I have Biebs written under there, because what I was about to say was, because I'm a massive fan of Justin Bieber, if you didn't know already, and basically I thought that it'd be really cool if I wrote his name in my phone, making it look like to everyone that I've got his number. I don't, I literally just put a profile pic and his name Biebs. And people genuinely brought it. Some people genuinely did think I had his number, which was pretty funny. So, you know. Everyone in my contacts, it's really funny, because obviously these are like all my like old friends or whatever in here. I'm not friends with any of them anymore. So the only person that I actually have in this phone still is Tamsin. I only have Tamsin's number in here still that I actually like am friends with. That's pretty funny. Gone onto my BBM, and my display name is Bam are my day and night, with 2 love hearts either side, you know. Can't forget that. My status is in love, and then my status message is Leandre's girlfriend # I wish. My profile picture is of them. Riveting. Look at that. Riveting life I led as a 9-year-old child. Let's read one of my old chats out with someone, because this is funny. I'm not going to say their name, obviously, because, I mean, that's just awful if I did. But, you know, I'll read the message out. What you up to? Watching Dancing on Ice and trying to convince you to get Snapchat. What about you? Watching Harley Street. Okay, I know, right? Ha, 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 ha. What is it? And what channel? Sky Living, and it's about Botox and plastic surgery. Nah, thanks, I will pass. Lol, it's really good, actually. Ha, ha, lol. That's it. That's literally it. That's not even proper English. That is seriously not even proper English. Like, what the hell was that? Apparently I have a group chat on here called Rockstar, and the description is, sing your heart out and know all the gossip / latest news. If someone could explain what music has to do with gossip, I'd really appreciate it. Go through some of my photos. So I have this picture of me and my rabbit. Oh, how cute is that? It's me and my rabbit Coco. It's when I first got her back in 2014 when I still had this phone. So she's on here. I will do a video about my rabbit if you want to see it, because none of you know my rabbit and none of you have met her or anything. So if you want to see like a meet my rabbit sort of video, then I will happily do that for you, because I mean, I think it'll be interesting to do. I have a lot of Bars of Melody photos. I have a cute little photo of Scooter the dog, bless him. Oh, I just want to munch him to pieces, bless. Here's me drinking a milkshake after a PQA one Saturday. Riveting, riveting, riveting. This was when Scooter first went to my nan's house. Oh, That was a day. He weed everywhere. It was pretty funny though, not gonna lie. This was him having his little first, one of his baths in the sink. Little cutie. Oh, this was when I took him on a walk. Fun story. So basically, here we are on a little walk down by the canal that we live by, and my dad got us lost. So what was meant to be a 10-minute walk turned into a 2.5-hour walk because we got lost in the forest and the woods, and it wasn't good. But it was fun, so you know. It's the picture that I was on about. I had from my lock screen about Miranda. There it is, and it says, "I don't want to be friends with someone who jogs. Go and have a burger." And then there's this one that I had at one point. "I don't exactly hate you, but if you're on fire and I had water, I'd drink it." A 10th birthday cake over here, because that was quite a time. Basically, it was a PB handbag because I was obsessed with Paul's Boutique at that time. So I had that as my cake. It was when we first brought Scooter home, bless him. He was sick on the way home and I was like, no. It was funny though. This was me when I went Halloween trick-or-treating or whatever it is one year, and I went to like a pub like party, and it was awful and it was tragic. And I dressed up as a nurse with blood all over her. Because I've always wanted to be a nurse, but now I've given up because I don't want to, because of all the NHS and everything. That's just me at my favourite place in the country, Dawlish. Oh, I go there every year. It's my favourite place. And I don't know what I'd do without that place, honestly. This was when Gabs was around back in 2013, and I loved her so much. I still do to this day, to be honest. And I bought loads of hats which were like her. So I could be like her because she wore hats. And that's what I look like. Cool. And then that was when I went to do West End for the first time down in London. And obviously, never stayed in London. So my mum and dad brought me a bag back with that blue hat that you just saw. Dead. Look who that is. It's me and my two brothers when we were little. That is so funny. Aww. How cute, me and my brother. If you're watching that, Lewis, I hope you're embarrassed. Love you lots. This was when it snowed one year. I love how I'm filming this literally as it's snowing. That's funny. It's been snowing that one year and I made a snowman in the garden. This is when we done a, what was it? It was like, you had to dress up as a famous person from history. Well, like from like Hollywood or whatever. And I went as Judy Garland. Because I was like, I want to be like, I want to be in The Wizard of Oz. So I went as Judy Garland. This was the first photo I ever took on this phone. It's a picture of my dad. And if we slide across, we see me on my 9th birthday. Happy as Larry. Like, real ugly little child I was. But hey. Oh well. Life's sad sometimes. Get over yourself. That went deep. This is where I got up to filming before I accidentally deleted the footage. Fun. So now you can get into the past me. Remember Screen Munch was a thing? And you had to like download it and then you had to like munch it. That was like how you had to take a screenshot back on these things. You have to like full on download the Munched app and everything. God, that was traumatizing. So they're like the games that I had. I don't know, it's really weird. Where's the music? 189 songs. Shall we listen to some rubbish I used to listen to? That's me.
It's supposed to be sunny and hot, but at the night time it will go very cool. And thank you for listening in. Over to you, Mummy, in the studio from London FM. Ivan FM.
Okay, stop playing, stop playing. That was me speaking. Basically, I always used to want to be like a weather presenter. I still do, to be honest, not gonna lie. And I used to record myself pretend to be like a weather host or just anything like that. And that's what I used to do in my spare time. And I used to pretend that I was in London and in a London studio, like ITV or BBC or something. How the first song actually on here is. Why is Agadoo my first song on this phone? That is awful. Is it sad? I know that whole dance probably, but who cares? All I Want for Christmas, all night long. All night, all night, all night, night. We tell the DJ playing. This was like my song back in the day. I love this tune. Back when I used to listen to Jedward. Say go I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me. Na 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 na. What a tune. Oh, I'm still as obsessed with Justin Bieber as I was in 2009. When I had this phone in like 2011, 2012, it will forever be the same. I will forever be a true believer. I will forever be a true believer. What? My heart. Back in the day, I used to be a fan of Take That because my mum was a big fan of them, so therefore I was a big fan of them. So I listened to all their music, and now it's on my phone. This was such a good tune though. Whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you. I want you back. I want you back. Want you back for good. No. In fact, I also, like, was it 2009? I think it was 2009, yeah. When, it was either 2009 or 2010, when Michael Jackson died. He died. I didn't know who he was, and then he died, and then I very knew who he was, and I became obsessed with his music and him as a person for a good, like, 3 or 4 years of my life. And that is why I have Michael Jackson all over my phone. Fun fact, Maroon 5, their album Overexposed dropped the year I had this phone, and I was like a really big fan of Maroon 5 at this point, so I downloaded their album and I became obsessed with it. Me and my friend Grace was like obsessed. Neo, and the hereafter, someone like you. Love is bigger, and love is bigger. A heartbreaker when I was little, now I'm bigger, A heartbreaker when I was little, now I'm bigger, Hitters are swearing the soul's more from up here. Basically, my favourite album of Justin Bieber will forever be his first one, My World, because it was his first ever album. That's when I first found him, and it will forever be my favourite because I believe that the songs are the best on that album. My only question is why. Went all ASMR for a minute. Oh, this was my jam! Girl, Teo Cruz. What happened to Teo Cruz? I'm gonna have to Google him after this video. I'm only gonna break your heart. I'm only gonna break your heart. Here's my number. Call me maybe. She was a girl who noticed her rainbows and her ponies. She was educated, but could not count to 10 'cause she had lots of different voices by lots of different men. Hey ho, here she goes, little too high or a little too low. A vertigo, she thinks she's made of candy. Miley! Yes, my girl. I love this. I cried when she sang this. I was like, crazy, got to keep my weight up 24 hours a day. attention, like I'm under expectation. You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, will I be on the tambourine? Oh yeah. This was my tune.
On the other side of the street I knew stood a girl that looked like you. I guess that's deja vu, but I thought this can't be true, cause you moved to West LA or New York or Santa Fe.
I'll be there for you. This is not a try back. I love this song. But I'm strong. No, I'm gonna cry. Boom de clap de clap, boom boom clap, boom de clap de clap. Just that every single party you went to when you were a kid, low-key. If this wasn't played at your party, was it really a party? I got a feeling. I know where it's at. When you were a fan of All Saints back in the day. Where it's at. I know where it's at. My mom made me obsessed with them. This was my actual favourite song growing up as a child. It was like my family's favourite song. We play this on repeat. And by when I was a child, I mean like when I was like 5. Like when I was like 4 to when I was like 7. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Big Bro, taking over the show with the new flow. You got to listen up a real bit. It's back in the JLS days. Oh, I miss them so bad. I had the dolls and everything. I'm running out, trying to figure out. She's the one I cannot live without. I wanna get one shot, so make it count. So this is my favourite song of all time, and it's Overboard by Justin Bieber. But he done it on his first ever album, My World, which is my favourite album of his, and he done it with Jessica Jarrell. But I love the version of him and Miley Cyrus doing it at Madison Square Garden on his first ever tour, because Miley Cyrus was my favourite person back then. So it was my everything, like my 2 favourite people in the world doing a duet together to my favourite song, like it's everything I ever wanted. Been held at sea. Wow. Look at them singing together. It's the best thing you'll ever hear. Running around like a cowgirl. Mika were the people. Let's be honest. Back in the day, Mika released some pretty dope tunes. It's probably sad I know all the words to this song, but I'm going to give you a little demo. Wanted to be a fireman, but I left the desire man. The second I got old enough to buy myself a cider can. Yeah, I was a smart little kid. The bench of the ring, the side on crisp. Now that I is older, I wanted to be everything on the planet. On the planet. Live them sounds. I'd live those sounds. I never thought myself as a simple dreamer. I never found so hard to believe it. Now all of a sudden things come my way. Such a tune. Never leaving. And I took it all away. one big mess inside. And I'm a little bit lost without you. I send my love song kisses goodbye. Hey, I send my love song kisses goodbye. Geezers, the specials. Dad, if you're, I know you're watching this right now. How happy are you? Working for the rat race. You know you're wasting your time. Working for the rat race. You know, friend of mine. This is where it was really at. Little bit of S Club 7. When the world leaves you feeling blue, you can count on me. I will be there for you. Reach for the stars, climb every mountain higher. Reach for the stars, follow your heart. Reach for the stars. For you, that's when your dreams will all come true. Heat of summer sunshine, reminiscing. Nobody else in the heat of to know. This is just embarrassing, isn't it? Always people never. Don't you know we go too fast? Oh, can't you see? Turn it down, turn it down. Not just why you hide it. Somebody with a human touch. Hey, you always want it right. Better slow it down, sister. Gotta have some fun. I've got a video. You can't see it. I'm in the dark. This is me singing.
If you ever be scared, you was the one. You was the one.
No, no. God, I have a voice note.
5,000 bottles of milk, 5,000 bottles of milk. Take one down, pass it around. 4,999 bottles of milk on the wall.
That was from Diary from a Wimpy Kid Dog Days. It was in the movie and Rowley's family was singing it in the background. But I can never get the numbers right because I'm not good at maths, so I don't know where I'm going. This is so bad, Maisie. Oh my god. Under the sun, the only one. Such a squeaky voice. I remember this on my notes. Basically, it's a song text message and it goes, teacher, where's your homework? Student, oh, written in the stars. Teacher, really, where is it? Student, a million miles away. Teacher, sigh. What did you write about? Student, message to the main. Oh. Teacher, do you want to go to the summer school? Student, seasons come and go. Teacher, change your attitude. Student, but I will never change. Teacher, go to the principal's office. Student, I'm on my way. Teacher, wait, isn't that a song? Student, takes earplugs out. What? Oh, that was a time. If this doesn't sum my life up, I don't know what was. Lizard Lick Towing starts Wednesday at 9 PM. Do not forget that, guys. Be there or be square. Doesn't tell you what channel though, so pretty useless. And that is it. To be honest, I don't understand how I ever typed on these phones because they're such small keys and I'm already stressed out with my... Oh god, I'm already stressed out with a touch screen, never mind that. And the little wriggly bit. So yeah, that is the end of the video. I've basically shown you near enough everything I can on this phone because there's nothing else on here. Literally, there's nothing else. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Smash the thumbs up button if you liked it, as it is something that I've never done before. So yeah, comment down below anything you want to see me do in the future. Follow all my social media on screen right now. Subscribe to me over here and follow my recent video over here, and I'll see you guys in my next video.